It was a stormy night, and 10-year-old Jake was home alone while his parents were out of town. He was an avid gamer and had just received a brand new Game Boy as a birthday present. Jake was thrilled and eagerly started playing his favorite game, completely engrossed in the virtual world on the small screen. The only source of light in the room was the flickering lightning outside, casting eerie shadows across the walls. As he played, Jake noticed something strange happening in the game. The character he was controlling started behaving erratically, moving in unexpected ways and glitching on the screen. Jake's excitement turned into unease as he realized that the game was not behaving as it should. Just then, the power went out, plunging the house into darkness. Jake's heart raced as he fumbled for a flashlight, his fingers trembling with fear. He turned it on and pointed it at the Game Boy screen, hoping to see some answers. To his horror, the Game Boy screen was now displaying a pixelated face, contorted in a sinister grin. The character in the game had disappeared, and instead, he saw a menacing figure staring back at him from the screen. Jake's pulse quickened as he tried to turn off the Game Boy, but the power button wouldn't respond. The screen continued to display the creepy face, and the sound from the game grew louder and more distorted, filling the room with an unsettling cacophony. Panic surged through Jake as he realized that the game had somehow come to life, and he was now trapped in a nightmare. He tried to ignore the eerie laughter echoing through the room and desperately looked for a way to escape. Suddenly, the Game Boy screen went blank, and the laughter stopped. Jake felt a chilling presence behind him and turned around slowly, his flashlight illuminating an empty room. Just then, he heard a whisper in his ear, "Game over." Before Jake could react, he felt a cold hand grab his shoulder, and he let out a blood-curdling scream. The flashlight flickered, and when it came back on, the Game Boy was gone, leaving only a chilling silence in the room. The next morning, Jake's parents returned to find the house in disarray, but there was no sign of Jake. The Game Boy was also missing, and the only clue was a faint, eerie laughter echoing through the empty house, leaving everyone wondering what had happened to Jake and the haunted Game Boy. Did Jake vanish into the game world forever, or is he trapped in an unknown dimension, haunted by the Game Boy's malevolent spirit? No one knows, and the mystery remains unsolved, leaving everyone in the town on edge, wary of ever playing with a Game Boy again.